What's good, guys? My name is Dr. Johnson with J Creative Studio, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the one thing you need to understand about how a coronavirus spreads. First things first, I want to give a special shout out to Wim Anko from Singapore for illustrating and researching this content. And I also want to give another shout out to J Creative Studio for accepting to animate this in an easy to understand format. Now a little disclaimer. I am not a virologist. However, during the course of my study in vet school a few years ago, I did a course on zoonosis. And I feel it is a mission for everyone, if you choose to accept it, to educate ourselves about the prevention and control of coronavirus, at least to the basic level, for public health purpose. Now, coronavirus spreads when infected droplets from a sick person gets into a healthy person's eyes, nose, or mouth. So if you see someone who is coughing, sneezing, or is sick, you can choose to keep your distance. A distance of 2 meters to 0.5 meter can keep you safe from a large infected droplet. Or you can give them a nose mask so that they can cough and sneeze into it while protecting everyone else nearby. But in general, it's a good idea to avoid crowded places because you don't know who might be sick, and most people who are sick show no signs and symptoms, but they are still infectious, meaning some people who are already infected with coronavirus innocently know nothing about them being infected because they have no sign or symptom of coronavirus, but they can still transmit this to other innocent people. However, a sick person's infected droplets might get on other surfaces like their hands, the door handle, the biros they use, the mouse they use in the office, their phones, their laptops, the cups they used, the stair banisters, and even on the outside of the mask, of the nose mask of a healthy person trying to protect himself. And if you touch any of these things by accident and then rub your eyes, finger your nose, touch your mouth, or the face of a loved one, you all might get infected. Now, the viruses can last for up to 24 hours on these objects, and the only effective way to get rid of them is to wash them out with soap, which is why, to be safe, it is good to follow these 5 simple precautions. Number 1, do not touch your face or the face of a loved one. If you must touch, ensure you wash your hands thoroughly. And when I say thoroughly, I mean wash the back of your hands, in between the fingers and under the nails for like 20 seconds. Number 2, throw away the nose mask if they feel dirty. Don't wear them more than a day because bacteria will start growing inside. And as much as possible, while removing the nose mask, don't touch the outer layer. But if mistakenly you do, don't stress yourself, just wash your hand with soap. Number 3, do not share food utensils, cups and towel. As much as possible, everyone should have theirs. And also use a serving spoon while dishing meals. Number 4, open and close doors with your elbows, if possible with your shoulders, because you can never touch your face with your elbow. And finally, number 5, always wash your hands with soap before you eat or after being outside in the public. Now, if you feel this content was worth watching, I want you to consider subscribing to this channel. When you subscribe, click the bell notification so you'll be kept on the loop anytime we release another series on prevention and control of coronavirus. Feel free to hit the share button so that you spread the word and also leave a comment, probably a comment on other precautionary measures that everyone can take to be able to prevent and control coronavirus. Until next time, stay safe.